Hi everybody, I just wanted to give you guys an update. I apologize, I haven't done any updates in quite a long time, so some of you have asked me for some updates, and the holidays and everything, it was just kind of hard to stop in the middle of everything and give an update. So basically, this is January 5th, and I had surgery back March 4th, I think, March 5th, I can't remember now, I apologize. And so currently I am weighing 149 pounds. That is a 70-pound weight loss. For some of those of you that are just joining me, that's not a tremendous amount of weight loss for that period of time. However, I'm a revision patient for a second surgery, so that is typical, and I'm happy with my weight loss. It's still happening, so slow, steady. It's still doing fine. I see on other people that I follow that they're losing weight a lot faster, and I have to remind myself I can't compare. Most of them are still first-time surgeries, and I certainly hope that they don't ever have to go through a second surgery. So first-time surgeries go pretty quick. I mean, that weight loss works pretty well. And I have to remind everybody, I'm 5'1.5". You know, you just don't have a whole lot of room to spread out your weight, so it takes a while before your weight loss really shows on a short person, in my opinion. Let's see, what can I tell you what I've been up to? I lost 2 pounds through the holidays. I don't know how that happened, because I definitely did not follow my plan like I should have. I don't want to promote anybody doing that. At Thanksgiving time, you know, I allowed myself one day. My Thanksgiving plan was you are allowed to have whatever you want from noon until 6 p.m. Thanksgiving Day. I had sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, turkey, stuffing. I had all of those foods you're not supposed to have. And then I got rid of it. I got it out of my house. I either sent it home with a family member, or it went in the trash. And I know that that's totally against everything we've ever been taught as kids, not to throw our food away, but I couldn't leave it in the house, not for myself. I pissed off some of the guys in my house. I pissed off my husband, I pissed off my son, and now I did hang on to the vegetables, and I held on to the turkey, and I did not throw away all of the pumpkin pie, because they do live in this house too. But I did get rid of the mashed potatoes, the gravy, the stuffing. I'm trying to think what else I got rid of. I got rid of that stuff that you go to the refrigerator, and I stood my ground, and I fought tooth and nail on it, but it went out in the trash with what didn't go home with family members. So to me, that was my victory. That was me taking control. That stuff wasn't going to sit in my house. I allowed it. I entertained it. I indulged in it. And then I set it free. So that's how I managed Thanksgiving. And Christmas was kind of the same way. We didn't do a big Christmas dinner here at the house, but we did snack that day on anything and everything. But I was pretty busy during the holidays, and I stayed pretty active, and I think that's what caused the weight loss. I do not think it was introducing those foods that I shouldn't be eating. I don't want to send the wrong signal to anybody, but needless to say, that's how I managed to get through the holidays. New Year's Eve, I photographed a wedding, and I had a piece of wedding cake. I don't think that you're supposed to go through life not ever eating any of this stuff. I think you have to be smart. I think you have to have a half a slice. I think you have to say, here, just hand it off to your husband or your spouse or whatever. Here, I took a couple of bites. Now get rid of it or eat it yourself. I think you have to just say, okay, I tried it, I had it, move on. And to me, that's how I'm handling these things. I'm in a complacent place right now. That's dangerous because I feel good and I know that I'm looking better and people are noticing it. I've had guys flirting with me. I haven't had a man flirt with me in over 10 years. I mean, like flirting. And I'm bad about not wearing my rings. For one, they're too big. My wedding ring has about slid off my finger a time or two, taken on gloves or whatever. That's where you have to be secure within yourself. That's where you have to be, what makes you think I'm going to give you the time of day? You wouldn't give me the time of day a year ago, and that's kind of where I come at that. Not only that, I'm married, and that's not something I'm interested in dabbling in anyway, but I don't take that flattering like I once did. I take that as superficial. I don't like it. And it's not because it's attention that I'm not used to, because I remember getting this kind of attention before, and I'm just in a different place now. I'm more about me and long-term gratification versus somebody flattering, saying something to me short-term. You know, I'm more about sustaining how I feel than I am with gathering that instant gratification of a compliment or somebody flirting with me. So that's my thought for today. Trying to think what else. I'm still going to school. I actually graduated at the semester break, but I haven't found work yet in my field, so to keep the student loans away, I have to stay in school, so I've picked up some more classes. I'm still photographing. I'm still riding. I'm actually, when the weather's decent, when I can get out and ride, or go over to a friend of mine who has an indoor arena. I'm still riding. Running with much more confidence. It's getting better. I'll have to get some videos. I need to upload some videos, and I apologize. I've talked about it, but I haven't done it. I'm going to back up and let you take a look at what 149 looks like on a 5'1" frame. And we still have our problem areas. Everybody does. I don't care how much weight loss surgery you go through. I don't care how much you're working out. There's still problem areas. To me, it's my underarms. I hate it. And my midsection. It is what it is. I'm 48 years old. I had a birthday in December. I've sit and looked at some of the other 48-year-olds that I've grown up around, and I don't think I'm looking too bad. So I'm not going to beat myself up, is what I'm saying. So let me back up and let you take a look at what I look like. And I apologize. All my laundry's on my kitchen table, so you guys are going to see my laundry. They're clean and folded, but anyway, so here is what 149 looks like on me. I was trying to back up, see if you can get a better, there we go. Yeah, so that's what 149 looks like on me. Noticing more through here. Let me push my hair back. I have some collarbones still, and they're becoming more and more, you know, noticeable as I'm losing weight. I've always been big chested, so where some girls really look thin through here, I don't necessarily, because I was blessed, always was blessed, and it doesn't matter how much weight I lose. Some of that sticks around. I was born with curves. I had somebody tell me not too long ago, it was somebody in the gym, a guy that occasionally comes in and we work out a little bit together. It was funny. He says, girl, do you have any idea how many women want a booty like yours? And I laugh at that because I don't. I don't want the big hiney and the round, apple bottom. I want less hips. And he says, there's girls in here that are absolutely working out their lower ends to make that, more dominant. And I said, yeah, and I won't work that at all. I said, I'll work my upper body all day long, but my legs and my hiney, no, I don't want to work that area. I'd like to, do more cardio and see if I can lose some of that. So, still going to the gym, not as much as I should. I got to get back to it. Everybody jumps on the bandwagon, in January the gym becomes really packed. I don't want to be the person that just goes to the gym, in January. So I'm in there probably twice a week right now. Need to be in there a lot more, but that's where things are for me. That's where I said I was complacent. Need to stop that. I'm going out of town this weekend, so I am planning to take food with me. Something that I might not have done 3 weeks ago, but I am trying to make myself more consciously aware of the snacking that I'm doing. I will take and roll up some pepper turkey. You can get it at the Walmart deli, but it's the more expensive brand, but it's peppered turkey. Have it thinly sliced, and I also have a really nicer grade of Swiss cheese. You can use any cheese you want, but Swiss cheese is my favorite. And I'll roll those up and put them in a baggie, and because I'm going to be traveling, I'm going to Memphis, Tennessee to photograph an event this weekend. So I'll put some of those in the freezer. Some of them I'll just refrigerate, some of them I'll put in the freezer, and then when I leave I'll put them in a cooler with me. But I'll do that, and I'll do some of the carrot chips. They're just thinly sliced carrot wedges. They're sliced on the diagonal, so it makes them a little bit longer. I'm going to take those for some crunch. I noticed that if I can get something that crunches in my mouth, it's satisfying to me. Another little trick I've learned. I'll probably take some almonds with me. There is a bag of, let me see if I can turn it nope, I got to turn the other way. There is you can see it on the table. There's a bag of trail mix going with my husband and my son, and that's kind of a compromise. I'll take that, and I'll try to stay out of it. But it's not as bad. I got to looking at the back of it. It's, I think, 12 grams of 12 carbs in a serving, which is quite a bit of carbs for weight loss people. So I will separate one serving, and then I'll play around with snacking on it. Maybe put a nut or two on my roll up. Something to give it some crunch. But I won't have 2 servings of it. So I'm trying to think what else. Protein. I'm going to start pushing protein again. I really laid off the protein. We all get tired of protein. We all get sick and tired of protein supplement. So I did lay off the protein for a little while, and I can tell. So again, I use the GenPro. You have to order it online, and you can Google it. It's Gene Pro, GenPro. Gene. I want to make sure I said that right. Gene Pro, GenPro. And I have gotten to the point where I don't want to drag out taking protein any longer than I have to. So I take Crystal Light, the fruit flavored Crystal Light, and I pour 2 ounces in a shot glass, a double-sized shot glass, but 2 ounces of it. And then I mix in that GenPro. Make sure I mix it really good. Sometimes I even put it in a little shaker and shake it and then pour it in there. But I slam it back like it's a shot, and it's done. And it is a significant concentrated amount, so yes, it does have a little bit of a wang to it, but it's just one. And I can chase it with something else, and then it's gone. 3 seconds later, I don't taste it, it's done, it's over with, and I got 30 grams of protein in just like that. It's a little hardcore, and that's okay. When you get to this point, you you tend to take a corner a little short. You tend to try to get it over with because you know you need it, but you don't want to drag it out. And I hate taking in the extra calories by making a smoothie, because you're taking in extra calories with whatever you're using to make it, or putting more carbs in it if you're using very much fruit. So, you know, how do you want to take in your protein? You want to take it in with extra carbs and calories, or do you want to just shoot it down the back of your throat and be done with it? Well, that's how I handle it. I would rather take an hour later, 2 hours later, take one of those meat roll-ups and some carrot sticks and have an enjoyable snack, instead of maybe taking the GenPro and mixing it in some yogurt and trying to manage to get that down. You know, it's all about balance. Can't think of anything else. I just wanted to share with everybody I'm doing great. Everything's going well. I'm back in school, looking for work. I hope to find a job now that I have my my degree finished. So if anybody out there is hiring a safety specialist and safety management, let me know. Other than that, that's all that's going on in my life right now. Just busy during the long stretch of winter after the holidays. It's always a little depressing, so I am trying to stay busy. If you're in Memphis, Tennessee this weekend, come see me at the Showplace Arena. It's the World of Mounted Shooting. It is a big, spectacular show, kind of like how PBR does. Mounted Shooting's now starting that type of entertainment. So I'm going to be there photographing, and I am their image marketing director. So I'll be there this weekend. I doubt very many people you follow me that are from Memphis, Tennessee, but if you are, you know where I'm going to be at. So everybody take care. I'll try to update again soon. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I do get back to you guys. I read every single one of them, and sometimes I might not get back to you, but you know, I did read it. I do try to get back to everybody though, because I think if you take the time to contact me, I can give you 5 minutes back and try and give you a little advice or encouragement. So take care. We'll talk soon.